Hey there, YouTuber. So I have thought about taking a mini ATX computer on the road and having a powerful desktop wherever I go. But instead of that, I decided to do something else. Alright, so inside this duffel bag I have all the components I need to hook up to a TV in my hotel room. So let's go ahead and unzip this, see what we got. Alright, so pull this out first. We've got a surge protector and the cord that goes with the power supply here. So we'll put that to the side. Now in this box, of course, you know, if I'm going to travel, I would pack these things a lot better than I do in the video. But here is a power supply. This one happens to only be 430 watts. And we've got a graphics card in here. I believe this is XFX RX 560. What else do we have? So far we need more components to get a computer going than just this, right? So it looks like a motherboard box, so must be a motherboard in there. And voila, we have a motherboard with low profile CPU cooler on it, RAM, and obviously there's a CPU in there. So looks like we have everything we need. What are these gizmos? Well, these must be those little do-it-yourself on-off switches that I bought. So let's get this thing out and put it together. So in this video, I'm not actually going to hook this up to a monitor because once I see that fan spinning, I know it's going to run. And quite honestly, I don't have to have the graphics card because this is a i5 10400 we've got here, and it will, you know, obviously run on its own. Now, will it be good for gaming? Not really. It's going to be keep me in the 720p range, which I don't want to be at. So we will take a graphics card with us. Alright, so for the power supply, we've got to connect it there. I haven't plugged into the wall yet. We've got other connections to do here. 24 pin connector. And I might not be able to do this holding the cell phone. Yeah, let me pause. Alright, 24 pin connector is in. Now we need a CPU power. Hopefully that's a CPU power. Well, some of these are labeled. My eyes are so bad anymore. There it is, CPU. Plug that guy in. And this isn't one of the extreme 10th gens, so it only has the 1x8. Alright, so we're almost there, right? How do we turn this thing on? That's what I got these guys for. So the simplest one is this one, which is only a power switch and the little button on the other side. So we're going to find our spot here. And this is one of those ones where even though on the back it'll have the little triangle telling you, or at least hopefully it does, telling you which side's positive and negative. For this guy it doesn't really matter. So we want this second row, the second set of 2 pins over. Make sure we get that in the right spot. And boom, she's in. Now we're going to plug this thing into the wall and see what we got. So we definitely have power to the motherboard, at least for the RGB. But if you've seen my one video that I showed you what the minimal connections you need to start this up, it's not really on until we hit this button. So let's get a close-up of the button, the fan. You guys ready? Fire in the hole. Boom, it works. Now, that's obviously pretty darn cool. So let's see, if I hold it for 5 seconds, will it shut down? And it does. So works just like your standard power button. Well, that leaves trying this one out. So I'm gonna whenever you mess with these wires, always a good idea to completely shut it off. So we could unplug this from the wall. We'll just do that guy. give it a moment till all the juice is out of the motherboard. This is where, you know, a lot of times it's always a good idea to hit that one more time just to make sure we ain't got no juice left. Alright, so we're going to take this one out. We're going to try this other one. Now this one has all these other connectors, which I talked about in the unboxing. And you know, as you saw there, you only need one to fire this thing up, right? And that's the power switch. So if you wanted a reset switch or the LEDs for your do-it-yourself project, you would have those. But all we care about is our power switch. So we're going to put that in here. Second row again, second one over, and this time we'll have the print face out. Doesn't matter, like I said. Now in other places it does, so the power LED, that one does matter. Alright, so that's there. Let's fire it back up. Got power to the motherboard. And this is where you need to remember which cord's which. So yellow and white is the one we actually have plugged in. And we're going to hit the on button, and boom, that one works too. So what I did forget to do, folks, I did not actually plug in the GPU, but yeah, we would have had problems if we were trying to see this on the screen. It wouldn't work so good. But you can see, obviously, the power switch works, so that's all I wanted to demonstrate. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.